Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
This is so important to me. It's going to be important to everyone who's listening in the relationship, either married, non-married, thinking about getting married, thinking about dating. What advice? I'm sorry for cutting you off because I didn't even make sure they understood this wisdom that we're getting ready to get. Because I did a 20-year bid. So in my second 25, 30-year bid one day, what advice would you give to people who are in relationships, and how do you maintain longevity? Because that's real.
I would say, first of all, you're going to have Christ in your life. Okay. Because he will not let you do things that you would want to do.
Right.
He will put a stop. I never forget it. I was really thinking about divorcing him, and I went to the Lord. And I said, give me permission.
Yes.
But instead of giving me permission, he filled me with the Holy Ghost.
My God.
Yeah.
And that changed everything.
Changed everything.
Everything. So, I don't know the scripture, but it says, love is patient.
Love is kind. Oh, that's my favorite one. I tell people all the time.
Yeah.
All of that, I mean, because we're all individuals, a lot of people jump into things instead of really, really thinking them out. So I would say learn the person. First of all, get in God, make sure you're equally yoked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you hook up with somebody that don't have the same values, you're going to be over here, they're going to be over here. It's going to be good for a while.
Listen.
It's going to be good for a while. But then you're going to run into all these different things. Or you leave the toilet seat up. That burns me.
Right.
Oh, you squeezed out too much. Little bitty things, but they can turn into mountains.
Yeah.
But you know, you just have to love and be patient, and most of all, get God in your life and follow what the 10 Commandments is. Love. I would say just love. You just gotta, and be forgiving. Oh my God. When you forgive, you gotta forget. You can't hold on to
that's
it.
A book right
Nah, we can't hold on to it.
You should have told me that. I was going to marry.
Be like, look, I'm out of here.
What if
Can't
God
be
helped
selfish.
What if God helped?
Listen, you should have told me
Now,
that
one of
5
the
years, 6 years
scriptures
ago.
that we also talk about is if you cannot forgive your own brothers and sisters, how can you expect for God to forgive you?
Yep.
That's it.
Well, y'all are amazing. I'm excited that I've been sitting at the table with you and like getting wisdom and just seeing a strong family unit. Because, like I said, that doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for my life, so I really am excited to see it.
Amen.
She said something that was very important. She think that was very important. You have to always include God in everything.
Yes.
Because the scripture says, seek ye first.
Kingdom of God.
And
My
everything
God.
else will be added unto you.
Yes.
So that was one thing. I mean, even as little children, we were in the church.
Yeah.
We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
We didn't know what, but we were there.
Yeah.
And we heard the word. And it stayed with us.
Train up a child.
Train up
Where
a
they
child,
should go.
and we don't depart from it.
That's
so
right.
even when there were times that we wanted to do things in our youth, it felt unusual to me.
Yes.
Right.
Like girls were doing certain things when I was in high school. It just felt unusual to me.
Right.
It didn't feel like
You should have been doing it.
God
like
was
I can't
correcting.
do that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
It was
saved.
formed.
I wasn't in
Yeah.
the church.
But that
it
spirit
just
was on
it
you.
was just it didn't feel
Okay, down generations.
right. So
And
I
those-
didn't go drink, or I
Right.
didn't go smoke, or
Yeah,
I didn't go to this party or
Right.
that party. I didn't do things that other people in my generation were doing.
People I love.
Prayers, the prayers of the
The prayers of the
righteous.
righteous avail.
But the good thing about it, even if we do stray,
Yeah.
they're gonna say something. If you train them up, if you
Yeah.
train us up, if you train us up, if you train your child up, it doesn't matter how far they go off. I promise you, God will bring them back.
Always.
The prodigal son, prodigal daughter. Yeah, they come back.
Always. And love. And the other one is love.
Yeah.
We love
Yeah.
Yeah,
each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't always agree with each other. We don't always, follow suit with each other, but the main thing is we love each other. And no matter what happens, we're there to support each other in whatever it is that we're going to do. Whether it's videography with my other brother, whether it's me cooking, whether it's, whatever it is, we always support each other and we continue to love each other no matter what.
That's awesome.
That's it.
No matter what.
That's it.
Look at Jackie Jr. up in here. I'm proud of y'all, man. I I really am, especially you, Jack, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I see, y'all coming and going sometimes, and whenever I'm buying food from y'all, but it's always a quick conversation and we go. So, now it's I talk to him a lot, and it's a different appreciation because God allows me to observe from the outside as well. And when he show me things and he say things to me, I have to do it. I have to be obedient to it, no matter what it is. And God put it on my heart. Even when we were talking about it before, I said, man, we got to teach this strategy to more people.
Yes.
Our investment group is what we talk about. Bringing small groups of people together for a common goal to change our community.
We can do it. We can do it. Our money matters.
We wouldn't have so many abandoned properties
Yes.
if we taught this strategy to more people. So God knows our heart, right? That's exactly why he gave us this platform to be able to teach other people. Your family could be 3 people. It could be 5 people. It could just be you and a couple of your friends.
Yes.
Come together and invest together. When we look at these closed libraries, when we look at these closed after school programs, when we look at these closed pools, come on, we never had closed pools coming up. But because of these abandoned properties, we're losing. The city's losing over $16 million a year. They're losing over 16. So how can they keep the libraries open when they don't have the funding?
Right.
But we waiting for somebody else to come save us. We not waiting. We the ones. We the superheroes.
Yes.
Nobody else is coming to save us. We have to do it ourselves, and this is how it begins.
It's awesome that you're doing this. Especially on this level.
Yes.
We have our monthly meetings, and sometimes we go to a restaurant. We went downtown to some restaurant on
Sunrise.
Okay.
And we were down and we were having our meeting, and we were just, discussing everything, and a young man came in. And he came in to buy food. We weren't paying attention to him.
Listening.
And he was listening. Young.
Yes.
Young guy.
He left out and he came back.
He had to say something.
He did.
I know.
He
Jay
really
told me.
did. Yes. So it's awesome that you're doing this because they're able to see that we can do this.
Yes.
We can.
do
We can.
this.
Instead of buying that Fendi bag or that Coach bag or those Louis Vuittons, invest that money.
Yeah.
Because Louis Vuitton don't need your money.
No.
Michael Kors, he don't need your money.
No.
Coach, Fendi, they don't need your money.
Michael Jordan don't need
Your money.
Right.
He don't need your money.
So now let's think about it this way, right? What you guys have started, it's going to transcend even our existence, right? So when we're gone 10 years down the line, 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, 80 years down the line, you can have a vision that will go on for as long as you want it to.
Oh, yeah.
We always talk about writing. It's not even the vision. It's writing your experience with God down. Right? It's a current Bible, so to speak. When we think about the Bible, they gave an account of their experience with Christ, with God, how it impacted them, right? So they weren't reading it; they were living it and writing it at the same time. And people that were witnesses would take account. So even when you think about the disciples, they all took a different account of how they saw their experience with Christ, right? So what I do is, and this is a form of it, I tell Jay, videotape them kids, man. Videotape it. Keep a catalog of everything that your children is doing. This is a form of doing it. When we gone, this video still gonna be out here floating around. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna still be teaching people once we're gone.
Right.
So when I do videos from the time all of my children were infants, first day in the hospital, I got videos of all of them. First grade, second grade, the first time they walked, the first time they crawled, the first time they spoke. I can go back and, my twins that's in college, I can come back and say, Dad, can you play that when I was trying to talk? You know what I mean? That's 20 something years ago. But because the way that I look at family is near and dear to me for so many reasons.
Oh yeah.
For so many reasons. And I know those memories are going to live on.
Yes.
So I always say, write down that, or record it. You know what I mean? Because we live in a day and age now that you can just record.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you record, it could be a video recording. Like I just video my mom talking sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I know at 78, 79, I don't know how much longer she got here.
Yeah.
But if I ever need to go back and hear her voice and see her face
Yeah,
and see
got
her laugh and hear her smile, you know what I mean? Like I could go back. Even my grandmother, sometimes when we have our family reunions, they can pop on a tape and see my granddad when he was in his 20s and 30s.
That's awesome.
First marrying my grandmom and the reunion or their 50th wedding anniversary. They renewed their vows. I can go back and look at that at our family reunion and say, wow, look at this. Now my granddad's been gone since the early 80s, no, 70s. My grandmom has been gone since the 80s. But I can still go back and say,
Yeah.
Uncle John, can you send me that video? You know what I mean? Can you make me another copy? Because I done had a few of them, but I play them and they you know what I mean? But it's now the next generation that never got a chance to meet them.
Right.
Now you're getting a chance. So this is incredible because it's going to, now, I gave you that example because that transcended their life. We just had a family reunion and we were still playing their tape. So even though they've been gone 40 years, their memory is still,
Forever. Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying? So now, when we think about it this way, what you guys are doing is going to transcend for the next 40, 50 years, maybe 100 years. If we write that blueprint down and they're able to follow it, they're going to be doing it in their kids. But who started it? Oh, look at Grandma Jackie, Granddad Jerome. You know what I mean? Like this is where it started at. Look how young Mommy was talking about Jackie. look how young Daddy was, and you 70, 80 years old. We laugh about it,